tell me who you are.
So I'm Holly, work at Innovision, the event director for Facebook account, which is across sort of Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Messenger, things like that.
And what do you do?
So I basically organise a team that organise events. So the client will come to us, they will say, I want to do an event for someone on a beach in Cannes, and they will give us a brief, they'll give us their objectives, they'll give us their budget, and then we then go away and work as a team to execute and deliver that event for them.
So help me through that. What does an event in Cannes mean?
An event in Cannes, it might mean a cocktail reception. So they're inviting maybe 2,000 of their top VIPs and partners and clients to come and have an amazing evening with Facebook. So things like food and drink and entertainment, all of that we organise. Sometimes it might also include demonstrations of the product. So maybe a couple of Oculus Go, which is like a VR headset which you can watch sort of content on and things like that. So it's basically an opportunity for Facebook to talk to and really get sort of in depth with their partners and clients.
And why do they come to you?
They come to us because they come to Innovision and they love Innovision. It's a great team, and actually it's got an incredible amount of experience behind it, and it's got great people within it that make an awesome team. And I think if you're a great team and you work well together, you can execute some really exciting things.
So does that mean if I said I'd like to have a party for 1,000 people and have Robbie Williams there,
my favourite,
and something crazy going on,
yeah,
you could bounce those ideas across me and tell me how much it might cost?
Definitely, yeah. I think it's understanding what you want. So as you as the client, is what do you want to get out of it? What do you want people to feel? What do you want people to do? Do you want them to leave happy, sad, drunk, full? Things like that. So once we've got all of that information from you, we can then go away and make an environment and an experience for those people that delivers on your objectives.
Have you ever done something which you thought was completely crazy?
Almost everything we do is crazy. There's always some element that, because what clients want to do now is they always want to do something that's never been done before. So it's always different or better or new. Probably the sort of one that springs to mind is we built basically a huge fridge on a beach in Cannes and made an ice sculpture within it that people could go in and look around. So when our client came to us and said, right, I want to have a fridge basically for people to step in on the beach, sort of 30-degree heat, we were like, are you crazy? But it was amazing, it was good, really hard work. It was lots of people, our technical team, lots of detail that was needed and planning, and actually when we got on site, the generator that was powering the fridge stopped, so there was a couple of hours where our ice sculpture had the risk of melting. So you can imagine the team, sort of client there wanting people to go in and look at it, and the team are sort of madly trying to calmly but quickly get the generator fixed so our ice sculpture didn't become a pool of water.
So what makes somebody successful in this business?
I think you have to be a real people person. You have to listen. It's really important to listen to your team. They're the experts. You listen to your client. If you don't listen, you don't know what they want, and therefore you're not delivering on their objective. So people being able to listen, and I think calm. There are some really sort of hard, pressured times where you just want to sob or scream or cry or any of that, and actually you have to take yourself away, be calm, remember why you're doing it, and actually you do it because you love it, and the thing at the end is going to be awesome, and get back to it.
And so do you need to be good at English and good at maths? And
Do you know what? Everyone has their own different skills. So I actually love maths, and one of the things that I do is budget. So because I love it, I absolutely love to look at a budget and look at numbers and be challenged to how do you make that pound go twice as far. But other producers, they might be creative and like drawing, and actually you find that they lean themselves to being doing the more creative jobs and working a lot with the creatives and the designers and giving up more ideas. So whatever your strengths, you can apply them, and actually it makes you who you are, I think.
And you went to university?
I went to university
Studying
technical and production management.
Where?
At Central School of Speech and Drama in Swiss Cottage. I loved it. I learned a lot. I made great friends. Still use, so a couple of, as an example, a couple of the boys that did the scenic construction course, they set up their own scenic construction company, and I now use them as a supplier from Innovision. So still to this day work with them.
And A-levels?
A-levels, I did biology, maths, drama.
And were you a star student?
Do you know what? I actually loved school. I really loved it because I'm quite goal-driven, and I was competitive, not with anyone else, but with myself. So if I set myself a goal, I did it. And sometimes my goal was, like anyone else, sort of to go out and have a great time and party, and I did that very well. Other times it was to do awesomely in my exams, and I enjoy hard work, so I love school. Lots of people hate school, I loved it.
Great. So advice for a 17-year-old?
Do what you love, and even if you don't think there's a job in it or a career in it, you'll find something, because you're going to do this thing for the foreseeable future, and if you don't enjoy it, you won't enjoy sort of yourself. So I think whether you love animals, I work in events, I love animals, but if I'm on site and I see a duck crossing the road, I'll stop and I'll go and look at the duck. So just enjoy, do what you enjoy. And
attitude or qualifications, what's more important?
Attitude, 100%. You can make your own path by offering up to someone and say, I'll help you do that, or I can do that, or can I watch you do that, or can I do, so learning experience is a much better teacher, I think, than qualifications.
And networking?
Networking, essential. I think I hate networking, hate talking to people, hate talking in front of the camera, but I think people is really important, and don't ever think you're better than someone or not as good as someone, because actually it might turn around that you end up working with them, or you're their boss, or you work for them, or they're your supplier. People are really important. You can't do things without people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.